I think, yeah, cats have vampire energy and dogs have werewolf energy. I think that is a good way to break that up.
I love it. Okay, so any vampires, if you were interested in fostering, please hit us up. Cats.
We do
cats,
like
and
cats.
there will be a clause that says you cannot drink their blood.
Yes.
No frills, no chill, just grit and grace. Welcome to Resting Rescue Face.
Wait, are we on already?
Yeah, so we can start whenever.
Shit, sorry.
Welcome to the pod.
See, you can hear us talk about how much we love our dogs.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they're just wrestling. Ellie and Eloise from Divorce Shelter and my deaf dog Abby are just wrestling right outside the door. So
yep. So you may hear background. Hopefully not. These mics I think are at least decent enough to not get that too much. But if they bark,
if you do, too bad because this is a rescue podcast and they're rescue dogs.
Yep. Well, now they're trying to break down the door.
Abigail Winifred. She just tried chewing it down. No, ma'am.
It's our 5th pod.
Woo-hoo, cheers.
No, ma'am.
Drink of the pod today is a porn star martini.
Because, you know.
Why not?
To get ready for OnlyFans.
It sounded delicious.
Right.
Yep.
I did take a picture of my feet. I sent it to ChatGPT, and he said I have the perfect feet for a foot OnlyFans.
Interesting.
Abigail Winifred.
This is actually really good.
Yeah. It's supposed to have like a sidecar of like sparkling wine too. I don't know why or what this, if there's a symbolism.
Not add more alcohol?
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a symbolism to it or whatever, but I didn't have any sparkling wine.
We're also rusty. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. But yeah, no, these drinks are great. Allie always comes up with the best drinks. We had a shot of Malibu before this, and we are a little tipsy.
And
that's so
Liz and I are
sad.
like, I know it is sad. But that just goes to show you that we're very responsible.
But you know what? You know what frustrates me is that Instagram seems to think I'm not responsible because the amount of ads I get for non-alcoholic versions of wine is unreal.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Like, there's I see it's either non-alcoholic things or things about how millennials are like the drunkest generation. So I don't know if that's goes together or.
No, I was okay. If you say the drunkest generation existing currently,
I
forever,
think
because
of like a certain amount of like recording or whatever. And I saw a theory which is that the only reason that like the younger generations drink less is because they have more access to other substances.
Yeah, that is true.
Like or older generations actually, like
That's
even like in the 70s and stuff, like you could get access to like pot and stuff more
and
easily.
Everyone's into like
where
microdosing.
all we had was alcohol.
Yeah, that is true.
So
that's
it was like
and we drink responsibly. Like 2 beers, and I'm like, okay, hello, like. If I drink more than 2 beers, I'm going to be sad tomorrow.
Yeah, or we can just, or we just stay home and drink.
Yeah.
We don't go anywhere. So it's like, I don't know. I'm getting a little offended by Instagram's insinuation that I am an alcoholic because I am not an alcoholic. Now, we have friends of ours that are in recovery, which that I'm glad that there are these new, like, new alternatives.
Yeah. No, I think they're great. Yeah,
but
to exist.
I don't want them. Okay,
I'm not ready.
I want real wine. So stop trying to sell me the fake wine.
Yeah,
that's also like 3 times as expensive.
Tasty. It is. It's way more expensive.
It is expensive, but Hi-O is pretty tasty, and it has like ashwagandha and stuff in it. So it's like I did the first couple times, like I drank them with my mom. Like I did feel kind of like they call it the float. Mm-hmm. I did kind of feel like that, but it just mostly made me sleepy. I don't want to be sleepy.
Yeah, I've tried some of those and I didn't notice any effect whatsoever.
They just made me kind of sleepy, but I was after like having like 3.
I've also tried drinking.
You're only supposed to
and they're like $5 each.
Yeah,
so then you're like, all right,
they are ridiculously expensive.
Same with fake coffee. I've tried drinking fake coffee before.
Oh my god, I tried the mud water. It's terrible.
Everyone's like the mushroom.
Yes, everyone says it tastes delicious, and I'm like, you're a liar.
I have a whole thing at home of mud water because I drank it twice.
The little
mud water. Sorry, but it's not.
Yeah,
you
lie.
Yes, you lie, and it's not. And it's not just mud water. It's like that's just the popular brand of it. It's all this mushroom coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I want coffee. I want the bean. I want to have all the caffeine in it. I want that bean.
I want the bean.
I don't know why that sounds so dirty to me, but I love it. Oh, it's from that movie where he says "flick the bean" with Gerard Butler and Katherine Heigl. like, flick the bean. Anyway,
or
guys.
drink it.
Just
if
a
you're
general
me.
term.
Yeah, or
I
drink
think
it.
that's just a general term for
Sorry,
that as
guys.
well.
No shame.
Yeah,
No
or you
shame.
could just microdose mushrooms. That's fun. But
Yeah.
that's for another podcast.
For another pod. Yeah,
Mhm.
for
Sorry,
another
guys.
pod.
Anyways.
Just for
I'm the wild child of the crew.
the bud pod.
Don't judge
Bud
us.
pod.
hmm
Mud pod.
We should have
Mud pod.
we should have like an uncensored pod and have people
I think this is
subscribe to
already
it.
uncensored.
I know it's pretty uncensored.
Yeah.
But we can get a rated R version.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah, I
what
don't
is
know
it,
if
NR?
I don't know if there's a different rate because it's just explicit, which is what we always mark
You're
ours.
such a butt.
Because usually there's at least one fuck word, or what did she call it?
One fuck word.
The fuck bomb.
I
Yeah, you were trying to like, she was like
Fuck bomb.
censoring, and then you realized you didn't have to censor, and you're like the fuck bomb.
fuck bomb. The F bomb.
The fuck bomb. I like the fuck.
I like the fuck bomb best.
Mhm.
I censor myself sometimes when I'm texting Liz, and I don't know why, because we never censor. We were just talking about all the weird shit
We
we
were
say
talking
to each
about
other.
a lot of weird shit. We talk about a lot of weird
And
shit.
sometimes I'll say frick instead of fuck, and I'm like, what am I doing? Common.
The amount of shit, because I know I've talked to some of the stuff I talked to Taryn about on the phone. I feel like I probably talked to Allie about in person. But I recently we've gotten real close. We've talked about a lot of personal things.
Liz and I have a lot of the similar ailments in life.
It's very
Mhm.
bizarre. Yes, we've talked about our lady doctors quite a bit.
Mm.
We talked about recently about, yes, for sure. We talked about how my urologist has fingered me more than any man. Dude, and I was telling Taryn that like we just had the conversations like you do at the either the dentist or when you're getting your
Yeah.
hair done, and you just talk about life. That was me while the urologist fingers were in my vagina, and she was telling me to do kettles or kegels, kettle spots.
I'm dying. I'm literally dying right now.
Kettlebells.
I love it. I just love that
Kegel
I'm
bells.
not the only one that says inappropriate. Not inappropriate, but just like,
I
off
guess
the
it's
cuff
TMI,
things.
but I don't think it's. I
No,
think,
it's, you know what? No, it's not. Like, it's okay to
It's a
talk
normal
about.
like thing that a lot of people experience.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly. It's a normal thing to talk about, and I think the
Normalize.
more we talk about stuff, but yeah, we were talking
about
talking
fingering.
about that.
normalize my mouth fingering. Yes, if you've ever been to a urologist because your vagina doesn't work the way it's supposed to, you can talk to me.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Mhm.
You're not alone.
But that's true. Yeah, you're not alone.
I was just thankful that it wasn't endometriosis because I know that's very painful
Yeah.
for a lot of people. I have some girlfriends that have it,
And it
I'm-
takes over.
Yeah,
Yes.
that sucks.
I'm
It's
super
like a
hard.
weed. It's like a weed that grows in your. I have PCOS and I've had like a lot of cyst rupture, but I have like very mild endometriosis. But the cyst stuff, like PCOS, like is pretty intense. Like if I have a cyst rupture, I can usually feel it now, but Liz and I were talking about that,
Yeah.
and we've had a lot of similar things. It's nice to find people that like. Everyone knows we're like open books, but you
Yeah.
don't know that. Like when I met Liz and Allie at first, like I didn't know they were going to be that way. So it's just nice to have that.
You kind of test the water.
I always
You
get
say
sappy,
something.
sorry.
You say something shocking, and then you wait for the response.
Yeah.
And if it vibes with you, you're like, all right, we can hang.
Yes. I talked about this on the last podcast, but when Liz told me like that she took on her sorority, I was like, yeah, we're going to be friends.
Yeah.
We're going to be friends.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't.
She likes to buck the norm, and I
Yeah.
am down for that.
I'm just, I can be a little
We
sassy
like to make noise.
sometimes. I can just be sassy sometimes. And my mom, like when I was growing up, my mom used to say, like, don't, what's it called? She said, don't pick, like, she said, pick your battles. is what she
Yeah.
used- And I used to pick every battle.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Yep. That was me too.
I've just started. Sometimes, like I was talking to my mom about that today. I was like, Liz told me, and granted, when she first told me this, like I probably kind of got defensive, but she's like, you cannot like be so like over responsive to like every foster, every adopter, and she's right, because it becomes the rule and not the exception. Like I'm not just doing something nice this one time. They generally start to expect it or whatnot. And I didn't like hearing that at first, but the more I've thought
Shit,
about
she's
it, I'm
trying to pull the cable out.
it's
Ellie.
true. Like, cause I have
Yeah.
like a people pleasing problem in a weird way, but
It's hard not to, because you
But-
want to make everybody happy.
Right.
And you don't like it when people are frustrated with you or mad at you. So you're trying to get ahead of it. it's very difficult.
Especially
But
when you're like
sometimes
worried
it's
about
not-
it affecting the animals
Right.
and stuff. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but the thing that she like, but it really made me start to think
Really, man?
like, and it's true, because a lot of the reason why sometimes I'm exhausted is because I choose to do things that I don't have to do, or I offer things that are not necessary. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going.
No,
with
no,
that.
no, it's true,
the
like-
Malibu's really getting me.
Like, well, when we have people who, because Taryn's really great about, meeting people like where they need assistance, but sometimes I think people get so dependent on Taryn, like, or dependent on us in general, like where they're like, all right, well, I adopted this dog, but now I need to take it to the vet. Well, they might expect us to do that, or instead of going and picking up the food, they want us to pick up the food and drive it to them, and it's just
And sometimes I'm an hour and a half away, but I'll always say yes. And it, when in the reality, I could say, hey, like, go down the street, get the food, send us a receipt, and we'll reimburse you.
yeah.
But it's just about having like boundaries, and also just like delegating and not. But anyway, yeah.
No,
so
it's been, we're learning. We're
yeah.
getting better about
Yes,
it. We're
we are.
learning. We still want to be very helpful, and we always tell our adopters, like, if throughout the dog's or the cat's life you come into issues, please contact us. We
always
can troubleshoot.
Yeah.
That's always going to be the case, and we don't get bothered by that stuff. We're just trying to be better about managing our time, because we only have so many hours in a day. Somebody once told me we have the same amount of hours in a day as Beyonce. First off, I don't believe it.
She has so many assistants.
And
Give me a
second
break.
off, she has so many assistants.
She has someone to fan her, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
and it make food. Like, that'd be great if I didn't have to like go make my
Yeah.
smoothie and then clean the blender. If I had somebody that could clean the blender for me,
Hmm.
that would be amazing.
I saw someone blend eggs and egg whites the other day, making breakfast in a blender.
Like before they were gonna scramble them.
Isn't that bizarre?
Who's
to
got
you?
time for that? Just use a
Who
fork.
has, right?
Or sometimes I just crack it into the pan and then I just
Yeah,
That's
scramble
what
it.
Yeah.
I do. I literally crack it into the pan and scramble it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Who has time for this shit?
Blender, yeah.
You
Wow.
have to clean the blender now.
Yeah, that's such a pain.
And the pan.
What's
Like,
wrong with people?
isn't that bizarre?
People are bizarre.
Mm.
People are bizarre.
Also, side note, I just saw Abby stick her whole face in the water, not just licking it, but she wanted to see what was in the cat water. It was awesome. She was scuba diving.
She
She likes to do that. Yeah, we learned that, or we saw that today.
Yes, we saw that today. She likes to
Loved
shove
it.
her face into the water and then just. She's a weird one.
Mhm.
Cute. I like quirky dogs, though. I
She's
like
quirky.
when dogs have a little bit of personality, obviously, or issues,
Mhm.
because I seem to attract that. But not that Abby has issues. But I
She-
like the. I like.
I mean,
this-
Abby has issues.
I like the.
She has lots of
personality.
issues.
We all-
Abby
we
has
all
lots of
do. Come on.
issues.
Yeah, we all do.
Abby has an issue with people walking outside if they haven't gotten her permission.
Well, well, like when we're driving
I
in the
love
car,
that.
it's not even our house. We're in a
Yes.
car driving along the street, and she'll be like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr."
Rusty was like that. Like, he's fine with other. He's actually really good with other dogs. He's very neutral. But in the car, he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
Come
if I have to be in this
Have a
car,
dog.
you don't get to be outside
Yeah.
on the street."
I know you can feel this. So I have. If anybody sees this, I'm pressing the vibrating button. Don't worry, I'm not just like
Shocking her.
shocking my child.
Well, she's over there trying. She's in the
trying to
trash
eat the
can. I'm not
trash.
sure. I don't know why I would have anything that would be edible in there.
No, everything's edible to Abby.
Yeah, that's true.
She was trying to eat
Everything-
a metal twist tire.
Yes,
Everything is edible if you believe it hard enough.
Yes, yes.
True.
If
That's
it
like
is in
what's
my mouth-
the line? The like everything is a dildo if you believe hard enough, or if you're brave enough.
I like them if you believe hard enough.
Oh my god! Have I developed a new laugh? I don't like it. Let's undo that one.
No, I think I have different laughs and they come out at different times. And I think it depends on how much I'm drinking
Yeah.
Mm.
or how much
You
coffee
guys,
I've had.
I feel like a freaking high schooler who drank Malibu for the first time. It went straight to my
This
head.
is probably why Instagram's trying to push us towards non-alcoholic
Sure.
options.
It's
Hi-yo, drink
starting
hi-yo.
to make sense.
Starting to make sense, but fuck you, Instagram. I do not have
But
a problem.
also, please don't block our stuff. Just help
Yeah.
us with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
algorithm.
Oh, yeah,
shadow
yeah.
ban us or whatever
Yeah.
the kids are saying.
Is that a
these days.
thing? I know. I feel like I got shadow banned. I'm like, what does that
I
mean?
think like
I
during
feel like it sounds like something from Game of Thrones. Do I get a dragon if I get shadow
it
banned?
does. It's like it was during COVID that people were getting shadow banned. I think
What the frick does that mean?
it means
Well, I
they're
just-
not
You're not fully
reaching
banned, they just don't
people
post
outside
you?
your
Okay.
followers. I think
So you're shadowed. So it's in the title.
But
Yeah.
also, like that happens a lot when you're making shitty content. So, like,
I guess don't make shitty content.
yeah,
We never make
Yeah.
shitty content.
No,
No,
our
never.
content has been on
Yeah, we're
fuego.
funny.
Mhm.
We're fucking funny.
The
Yeah.
memes and the
Abigail Winifred.
everything's been pretty on point, actually. I feel like,
Yeah.
and we're very
You
into
know
like
not to
the
do
neon
that. No,
theme,
don't even. Man,
which I'm
Amazing.
so down
Neon,
for.
yeah.
Allie does all of the super cool, like the smoke screen at the end of our reels. Like she did that.
Mhm.
yeah, that was really cool.
Trying to get our stuff a little bit more consistent across the board, just to
yeah.
because like
And our new logo, everyone loves the new.
Yeah, they
the
love
new
the new
logo.
oh nice
Yeah,
They
we've
wanna
gotten
make-
a lot of
we've gotten
compliments on it.
requests for shirts with that, like
with the rescue goggles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
with the
love
rescue,
it.
I love
Yeah.
it.
insert photo.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Well,
No,
we will
I
have.
love
I
it.
have
Yes, we can
some
do.
new merch with that on it. So
Oh,
That's
nice.
awesome.
with the ones I'm leaning a little bit in the new merch a little bit more into like having like a funny saying on one side and then our stuff rather just being our
Yeah.
stuff branded because I think that's gonna sell better. Like
I like that. Like
I
the
agree.
what did you
Initially-
put on the cup.
Have
I
one that
love-
says
love
love dogs
dogs.
tolerate people.
Yeah.
Another one that's sorry I can't have plans with my dog.
Yep.
I love that one. Yeah, I
Like
love that stuff.
dogs are the best people.
I love that. Yep, I love
Yeah,
that.
so.
I definitely like act like Abby is my child. Like I will refer to
She
her as my
is.
child. She is.
Mhm.
You're my baby girl.
I
You're
don't
Not-
give a
and
damn
not
what
e-
it says.
even
Your animals
adopted.
are your kids.
You're my muffin
Yes,
love.
You birthed
we
her.
pushed these fur babies
Yes.
out of our vaginas.
Yes, we did. It was weird, but it happened. No, it's not happened.
Is that a beep?
That is
Is that
Ellie.
an attention beep?
Yeah, no, it's so Ellie has this button game where you push the button and then it spits out treats at the other end. But it only does it if it's like full. It's like a little
Yeah.
ball that rotates, and so I have to fill it up.
Right.
And so it doesn't have anything in right now, but she keeps pushing it and looking at me like, ma'am,
yo, lady,
fill it up. You haven't done it today.
refill this.
Sure, she has not gotten it today. Usually that's when I like leave for work. I'll fill it up and then she'll get to like play with it throughout the
I need
day.
to get something like that for Abby, but Abby's in a crate when I'm not home. Hey, which again, I really quick about the crates. I know a lot of people are they're not fans of crates, but it's been a lifesaver. Like Abby loves her crate at night. When she's tired, she goes right in. Obviously, if she thinks we're still playing, she doesn't want to go in, so I lure her with treats. She'll go in and grab treats, and then she'll be fine. But it is amazing. She gets her own space, and I don't have to be worried about her eating something she's not supposed to when I'm not home because she 100% would. I don't have to worry about her pissing off my older dogs because she 100% would, and then I come back to a crime scene. So it's just
Dun dun.
it's better for everybody when your dog is crate trained. Now, granted, not everybody has to crate train their dogs. I get it. But I know sometimes our adopters and our fosters are apprehensive about crate training. But if you're a foster, it's more likely they'll get adopted if they have that tool
Mhm.
in their toolbox.
I used to be one of those people who was totally against crate training because, again, wrongly, because I knew nothing about it. I just made an assumption instead of learning.
Because it sounds bad, like you're caging the dog.
Right.
Like you're putting the dog in a box. Like it sounds like a bad thing, but like not, everything that sounds bad is bad.
Right.
Like,
No.
you just gotta look into something and
No.
understand the reasons for it. Because like, are we caging ourselves by living in houses?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, like there's certain things like you just gotta like
Am I-
take yourself out of that mindset of
yeah.
Right.
what
And a dog-
exactly.
And a dog's crate they should always be able to stand up, turn around,
Yeah.
lay on their side easily. Like, so if you have the right size crate and you're not leaving them in there for extended periods of time, if you need help with crate training or any crate guides, we have lots of resources. So you can always reach out to us, info@3eyeblindrescue.org. We don't gatekeep any of that stuff. We are
Mhm.
always willing to help
Yeah.
anybody with anything as within reason.
You-
But yeah, crate training is a huge and amazing tool. And it's actually not that after the first week, I mean, even Rusty, who is a highly anxious dog, after the first week, like I said, he started I have proof
Mhm.
that he started putting himself in his crate.
Mhm.
Proof. And Allie brought up a really good point about us caging ourselves in houses. I feel caged every day by wearing a shirt. I would love to just be able to be tits out, booty out
Oh,
all
yeah.
day long.
That's true.
I just it's normalized walking around naked.
Yeah,
Just
think of-
Liz is Captain Underpants for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
That's a good. Think of the crate like a bra.
yes.
It may not,
supportive.
it's not for everyone, but those that need it,
It is
can
supportive.
find support from it.
You
And
can find support, and
um,
sometimes if
sometimes
you have
Am I wearing a-
too much boob, or too much baggage
Yeah.
in your life.
Mhm.
You need
The
help.
raw kid. This analogy has flaws.
Yep. But I like it.
But it's also good too, like
Eloise.
if you're introducing other dogs or cats,
Yes.
like, you know, like you can have the dog be in the crate safely, you know, and let the cat walk around, and the dog gets used to seeing, oh, the cat is a part of our life.
Yeah.
They move around. This is how the human interacts with it. Same with other dogs. It's not only does it help them self-regulate, but it's also good for introducing new things.
And it's not
Safely.
it's not easy, but it is very rewarding. Like the fact it took Abby a very long time to be fully crate trained because of her. I don't know if it's her being deaf and her not being able to hear that we're around stresses her out. You know, there was that. But now that she is fully crate trained, it is so nice because I don't have to be worried when I'm at work that she's gonna eat something she's not supposed to. That she's gonna get into a fight with her brothers, you know, because she's in a safe space. Wow. And now my child is eating
Oh.
she's eating cat food. And you know what? You know when she doesn't do that? She does not eat cat food when she's in her crate.
Nice plug. Loved it.
I think she managed to
We
push the manual dispensing button and it shot out food.
Okay, so my dog's a genius.
Yeah, I think that's what you learned. Yes.
Side note.
Side note, Abby's deaf but a genius.
Yeah, Eloise managed to push the tiny button like this big
Ellie's
for
like, this is
turning
bullshit.
the recording off, and she managed to push the manual button on this thing.
Yeah, you guys are
Why-
smarter than you look.
Ellie's like, why is she allowed in there? And I'm not.
You were
because
in
you
last
guys would
time.
wrestle.
Yeah,
You were in last time.
Do you want to wrestle? Maybe when I'm done being grumpy. Have you guys seen the Jude, my wild child? He's like
No.
this cute little Southern kid. He gets home from school, and the dad's like, "Do you want to wrestle? Do you want to wrestle?" He's like, "Maybe when I'm done being grumpy. I had a long day at school."
School's tough.
Yeah.
I believe it. That kid had a rough day.
Probably.
You know what? He probably the chicken patties were sold out at lunch.
Mhm.
He had to settle for the sourdough pizza.
I remember loving chicken patty day at school. Did you guys have chicken patty day?
No.
Oh my god, you didn't? And maybe it's a Midwest thing, the chicken patty days. Oh, you were homeschooled.
I was homeschooled, so it was
Maybe.
whatever my mom made
I
day.
was
My mom didn't
homeschooled.
let me eat school lunch. I wanted to be the kid that could get school lunch, but she wouldn't let me. She sent me with my lunch and my rice milk.
Wow. Okay, so I'm
Raised by
looking.
hippies.
I'm gonna be looking for new board members.
Hey, have you seen me? I don't live that way now. Then I got sent to boarding school and we got powdered meat all the time.
I wonder who's
That's a story for another day.
She hit the mute button.
Okay, so my dog hit the mute button because
All right.
that's what she does. So we have no idea what was left off.
Well,
Him-
she hit the mute button on one of the mics, so.
Oh, it's
Probably
probably when I requested to have new board members.
It was probably me.
I think it was just a second though, because I been checking it.
Oh, she was good. She shook off that cord like she's been getting tangled for a
So
while.
I have Abby in here, which is kind of chaotic at the moment because we have to watch her because she keeps grabbing stuff. But if I don't, she will whine like Ellie's doing right now outside the door.
Yeah.
Abby, I've done a good job at training Abby, but sometimes a little too much because she's very much
She's a Velcro dog.
she's a Velcro dog and she wants to know where I am at any given point.
Yeah, we were at an event the other day, and Liz went to the bathroom. She's like, "Watch Abby." I was like, "I don't really have to. She's just gonna sit by the door until you come back."
She
Which
did.
she did. She just sat by the door to the bathroom area, and yeah.
I can't go pee
Mm-hmm.
without
So,
Abby being
That's
nearby.
a good little tidbit too. Like, so not every dog is like going to be perfect all the time. Like, but you just like we're not
You
as
learn-
humans.
Yeah, you learn their quirks.
You
like-
learn their quirks and
Mhm.
you work with them, and it's cute. Like, it's cute to have a Velcro dog,
Yeah.
and it's, you know, you can teach boundaries and things like that. Abby's been to a board and train. She's learned her collar really well, and
she also, I mean, she's not like
she's a total
crazy to
sweetheart.
the extent like Liz left her over here to play with Ellie yesterday for
Yeah.
like an hour, and she was a little like by the door whining for a minute, and then she just kind of got into it.
They
and
get
was just
over it.
playing it. So like she was fine.
She was
like
fine.
she ended up being fine.
It's like
it's
when
a
I
place.
have to go somewhere I don't want to. I kind of complain about it for a minute, and then I realize I'm having a good time.
Yeah, it was a place she knew too, so that helps.
It does help that she gets really excited whenever I come to Aunt Allie's house.
Mhm.
Abby, I just open the door and she
Yes.
runs out. She just runs straight for the front door 'cause she's so excited.
Aunt Allie and Cousin Ellie.
Yeah, she's very excited about Aunt Allie and Cousin Ellie, and she gets excited about going through a drive-through because she thinks she's gonna get a pup cup. Like today, we went through a pharmacy, and
Can I unplug it? Oh, it just unplugged.
Yeah, it's fine.
oh, there you go, Abigail.
Here we go. You want to be in the pod? Here we go.
So we went
She's
to
looking at the podcast.
CVS
Hi.
pharmacy, and she thought she was getting a pup cup, and I'd explained to her, to my deaf dog, that we don't get.
This is
pup
not that
cups
kind of drive-through.
at every drive-through.
Nah, it has.
Mine are the same way.
And it's like, and then she gets so she's excited about drive-throughs, she gets excited about the dog park, and she gets excited about coming to Aunt Allie's. And those are her three, and coming home. She loves coming home because she expects to see her brothers,
Yeah,
which is really cute.
it's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. Okay. Well, one day when we get to, because I haven't taken her to the lake enough, but she'll eventually get to the point where she's excited to go to the lake. But she loves the lake.
Yeah, we took them in the water this morning, and they were having a ball.
If you are interested in getting your dog to be a water dog, now it's not in the cards for every dog, but I've been working with Abby on it, and we worked with Ellie today on it. So where last week Abby was very afraid of going into the water where she couldn't touch, and today she came to me willingly. Still had some panic moments, but she willingly came to me where she couldn't touch with her paws. So very, very happy for her. With the life jacket on, I had a life jacket on her.
It helps that she has like the ball that she wants to go after. So I think it was almost good that you guys went before we did, so she was at least somewhat like used to it and would go after the ball, because then Ellie will go after her.
Yeah.
So like Ellie wouldn't go after a ball, so she would wait for Abby. So
But she goes after Abby going after a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The dog is more rewarding.
Yeah, well, that's more fun to chase than to chase the ball. Like
Abby, not that she doesn't care about Ellie, but when she's playing with the ball, she cares about the ball, not about playing with Ellie. And Ellie tried throwing the ball when we weren't, because she wanted Abby to chase it.
She was like picking up the ball and like tossing her head.
She was trying to
Ellie's
toss
like,
the ball.
I know you like this, so let's see if it gets your attention.
Because she wanted to chase Abby, and the only way Abby would run is if she was going after a ball.
She was trying to like tease her with it.
It was really cute. So we had a good time at the lake today. Eloise, honey, you're
We're
fine.
sorry,
This is
baby.
not a big room. So
it's just
you
ignore.
guys,
It's better if you ignore.
You guys can't see it, but we're not in like a huge space for the podcast, and having the dogs in here. Obviously, we love having dogs in here because this is a rescue, but we can't have that many.
Can't have more than one.
Yes, because it is not.
Cords will be pulled.
You had your turn last time, Ellie.
Twice. You've had 2 turns.
Wow, big yawn, Abby. So Abby does have the e-collar on, and I know some people are really against e-collars, but this one, Abby is deaf, but even if you don't have a deaf dog, I really truly believe that the e-collar can be a very useful tool if it's used correctly. I very rarely use the stim unless she's not responding to the vibrating. But she does,
especially for her. You don't. I mean, your dog, you could like yell at and be like no, and you could like you'd increase your volume of like okay no, like you really know, like yelling at them, and she doesn't have that. So you got to have something that's like hey.
Yeah, you have to remember
that you can't do that.
Yeah.
And Adam, our trainer from How to Dog, has like showed me that I should be getting good about being able to like press the like I don't have a big enough hand for it, and I'm trying to learn where you can modify the level of the stim better so that it happens really quickly. He told me just to sit here and like practice it.
She's like, she knows.
Like, yeah, I'm not gonna shock it, honey. You know.
Oh no, she just knows that you're. I think she's just like.
She knows that this is my communicator.
I'm paying attention. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, you're trying to talk to me.
You know, it's my communicator. But I love this, and I'll see people with this sometimes. The educator collar, the mini educator. It's just been night and day for getting Abby with recall, and she's so good about recall now. I'm very proud of her. Or getting her attention. Like if I can see on her face when she's gonna do something I don't want her to do. When she's thinking about it, I almost know what's going on in her brain, and I just press the vibrating for her to look at me, and I just do a head shake, like no,
no. I know what you're thinking, but no.
So I used to be an anti e-collar person. I really did. That was because I thought they were called shock collars.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like
you just think they're getting like shocked.
Word. Yeah,
and you don't understand that it's just one, it's a stimulation, and also two, they get built up to it, so they understand, and it's to keep them safe. Like Abby knowing to come to me and like keeping her out of traffic with a stim is better for her than getting hit by a car. Yeah. So like this is, and that's how I think about board and train. Like, I know board and trains are very expensive. They are. But Abby going to a board and train, and because I work a full-time job, and getting very, very savvy with recall. We did a little bit before she went. So like she already had a good foundation, but getting it solidified at a board and train is worth the money because it's way less expensive than a surgery for getting hit by a car or eating something she's not supposed to. If I press a button, sometimes she's going to be walking around looking for me.
Yeah.
And so I usually wave my hand in the air. But it's just
like
been
you just don't care.
Like I just don't care, but I care a whole lot. Yes. But it's been very useful. So I know, again, we didn't come on the podcast to talk about e-collar, but I just was thinking about it with Abby, and I know that there's some apprehension of using e-collars and crates, but they can be very useful dogs, but not every dog needs it.
Yeah.
So
we actually came with no plan, and it just came together
yeah,
perfectly.
which was great.
Things that people balk
Yes.
at.
That's a good one. That's a good summary for this
But
episode.
can be very useful if done. Again, everything, it's just like anything in life. If you do it appropriately and you don't abuse it and you use it, you take the time to teach your dog, then it won't be a traumatic, if you don't just shove your dog in the crate, obviously you should never use it as punishment or anything like that. If you make the crate a safe place, it will become an easy tool you can use to help regulate your dog, keep them safe. The same thing with the e-collar.
Yeah.
Use it as communication instead of always having to, and help with recall or having them off leash, or if you have a dog with disabilities like Abby's deaf. That is how Liz communicates with her and still allows her to have some freedom. Yeah. So
Abby has a great life. She
does have a great life.
She has a really good life. Like, we go to the lake and she loves it because she knows good enough recall. I know a lot of dogs that can hear that don't have as great a recall as Abby does.
No,
And
Ellie didn't. Ellie was the one that was causing trouble today and ran off when another dog came up.
Yes, Ellie did do that. But Ellie's smart and she's gonna get there with recall.
Oh yeah, she will. I just haven't worked on it with her too much because I haven't.
It's good. The recall thing is honestly like just playing fetch with your dog and working on recall in the backyard for 15 minutes a day could really help it. I focused on it. It's almost not saying it's a good thing Abby's deaf. Obviously, I wish that she could hear sounds. But the fact that she is deaf, I worked with her more because of that.
It forced you to focus on it.
It did. It forced me to focus on it with her. Are you going to step on the mic? No, we good? She's a good girl. But because she's deaf, I worked on it more, so now she's really good at it. But she did run after Ellie. When Ellie ran up to a dog, thankfully it was a friendly dog. So we're working on that because if you are at, and we learned this, not the hard way, thankfully, but if you are out and your dog who's off leash runs up to a dog that's on leash and something bad happens, it is on you as the person who does not have your dog leash. So we're not saying don't ever unleash your dogs, but just be smart about it. Like today, honestly, that was the only instance because we went so early to the lake that there weren't any other dogs around.
Because of that reason, we didn't want to have to worry about it because we were conscious about it.
And it's not because Ellie's aggressive. It's because Ellie loves other dogs so much that she thinks every other dog is friendly. And that's not the case. Because
she just wants to play.
She just wants to play. So that's something that I had to work on with Abby, who's eating trash right now. So that's fun. Come here, Abigail Winifred. So
hopefully there's cat food in there. That might be.
I think she might just be eating trash.
All right,
that's very possible.
Crunching on something, so I don't know what that is in there.
Crunching, so she knows the cat food's here too.
But we're working on it, and that's how I know Abby likes to do that, which is another reason why I really wanted to stress upon Abby the e-collar because of her being deaf. I can't just call her back. So she's gotten really good at recall. Again, part of it is because I did send her through a board and train, so it's not just because I worked with her a lot, it's also I sent her through a board and train, which I know is expensive. Not everybody can afford that, so there are other ways to get them to that point. Yes, we can't either. It was honestly
we
not
all
that
pull our money together and we're like, we gotta send this dog to a board and train.
We were going out of the country for a little bit with my partner's parents, and her going to a board and train was not that much more expensive than sending her to boarding anyway. So
it made sense.
It made sense to just bite the bullet on it. But if you're not in a position to pay for a board and train, we totally understand, and we can help you work on recall with your dog because we're learning as we go, and then we also will call our trainer and pick his brain. He's probably not listening to this, Adam, you're probably not listening to this, but if you are, we talk about you every episode. So you should.
Yeah, we really do.
You really do.
How to dog
Dog.
LLC.
Yes.
The number 2.
We talk about him a whole lot. But yeah, do we want to do some?
Yeah.
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
I'm
Foster,
just
no?
fanning myself because it's
This is a
'Cause
little
I
warm in
am.
here.
I have to pee.
poopsicle. Abby, would you let Abby foster
How no?
your dog?
Would
Oh,
is
no.
there any of our dogs that we would let foster?
Who's the dog that we thought was like Nana?
Bravo.
Oh, it was Bravo.
Bravo.
think so,
Bravo
Bravo.
is a good foster
I think
dad.
we
He
I
lays
think we tried
boundaries
Bravo.
down.
So
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yes, for sure.
So for sure for Bravo. Bravo's the only one.
Yes, Bravo.
Harley Quinn, I think.
Totally
Harley Quinn. Yeah, if you're looking for a dog-friendly dog who is very sweet and she'll love you no matter what, Harley Quinn. So you should adopt her.
She's
Um,
the mother of the parvo pups.
She is the mother of the Parvo pups.
Ellie's
which
Ellie's
is-
mom.
We pulled her from Devore.
Baby has
After
pretty good
Yeah.
behavior. I would let Baby foster.
Big game.
Okay, so we're talking 10 things I hate about you. Heath Ledger's character. Would
For
we?
For
Sure.
sure.
He's a little bit. No, actually, no. He's really good because he was like taking care of his grandpa. That's right.
Yeah,
taking
he
care of
was. That's why they thought
everybody.
he was like in prison, but he was really taking
He
care of
has
his
similar
grandmother.
hair
Sitting on
to
his-
me.
yeah.
And he would be great on a 3-eye blind calendar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he's in high school in the movie, so
But he's
chill.
older than that.
Yeah, he's
but he's
totally
definitely
older.
like 30 years old.
He was older than me when I watched. He was older than me when I watched that movie.
How old was Heath Ledger?
And then, who else were we just talking about?
Matthew
Oh,
McConaughey.
oh,
Well,
yeah,
10.
Matt-
We're going with the 10 thing
Yeah.
theme. 10 things I hate about you. Or no,
Yeah.
10, how to lose a guy in 10 days.
The character Ben, Matthew McConaughey's character Ben. At
No.
first, I would have said no because he wasn't nice to that little dog Growl or Growl they named him. But then he warmed up and you saw,
Was it Gruel?
yeah, it was something. And then you saw how good he was with his
Crawl.
family. Crawl,
Crawl, Warrior
the
King.
Crawl the Warrior King. Crawl the Warrior
Crawl the
King.
Warrior King. Just
Crawl,
crawl.
Warrior King.
Wanna come out and play?
That was a different kind of dog. A hot dog.
Mhm.
Anyway, I approve of Benjamin from 10 Things.
Okay,
sure.
How to Lose a
He
Guy in
was
10
20 years old, so he was legal.
It was legal. All right.
He definitely
Barely.
looked older
We're
than
back
20
to
years
Heath
old.
Ledger.
He definitely looked older. Yeah, Heath
Well, I think
Ledger
also
was-
like mentally we saw him as older then too.
Yeah,
'Cause later
that's
when
true.
we grew up because we were younger
Hello,
when we saw
man.
it for the first time.
Yes, to be fair. I always tease my boyfriend because he is obsessed with what's her name from She's All That?
Rachel Lee Cook.
Rachel Lee Cook.
Really?
And
He would be.
He's
It's kind of like a very niche like
it's totally a
obsession.
D, it's totally a D thing.
so Rachel Lee Cook.
yeah.
You need to stay away from my
Don't have her
man
in front of the mic.
because he
Back
definitely
off, bitch.
he
not
definitely
you, Abby.
no,
I'm
not
talking
you,
about
Abby,
Rachel Lee Cook.
Not you.
Talking about Rachel Lee
He would
Cook.
definitely leave me for you. I'm not proud of it. Not pleased with it. Rachel Lee Cook actually was married to the guy from the originals, from the Vampire Diaries, Elijah, in the vampire in the originals.
Did not see
What
that.
is wrong with you people?
Sorry.
I don't know. It's called The Originals?
It's called the originals because he was
Okay,
an
I'll check
original
it out.
vampire.
Okay.
Elijah.
I will check it out. I like
Wait, what is it?
vampire
The show
stuff.
is the Vampire Diaries or the
He
show
was
is the
in
original?
the Vampire Diaries, but he was one of the original vampires. They made a spin-off called The
Oh, it
Originals.
was a spinoff. Got it. I didn't realize that was a
Oh.
spinoff
So
of Vampire
any of you
Diaries.
vampire lovers, hit me up because I am
Hit me
a
up 'cause I'm mad at these
nerdy
stupid ladies right now.
vampire lover, and I love Elijah.
Yeah, there was a
Why?
whole period there where there was so much vampire content.
Yeah, there
it was
was.
almost like an
Twilight thing.
over
Would we
overload.
allow anyone from the
Oversaturation.
Twilight series to foster? Hell no, because they eat animals.
That's true.
I mean, we eat animals.
Abby has something to say.
I think the dad in the Vampire Diaries would have good boundaries.
Yeah, he is.
Wait,
good
in
at
Twilight or
boundaries.
Vampire Diaries?
Oh, sorry, Twilight.
Okay.
I think he would have good boundaries.
Oh yeah.
The dad from
Carlisle. Sad that I know
No,
that.
Carlisle
You're
is
right.
the dad of the
Carlisle
vampires.
is the dad.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
But no, honestly, all the dads.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about the dads in Twilight, but also Vampire Diaries.
the mustache
The
dad.
dads,
The mustache.
the mustache dad.
Yeah.
And so Bella's dad and
Both
Carlisle.
of them would
both
be good.
of them
yeah.
would be good.
Bella's dad would be a great dog
and
owner.
Jacob's dad would also be a good.
Yeah.
I don't remember that character, but
Jacob is the werewolf.
werewolf.
well, no, I know who Jacob is, but I don't remember Jacob's dad.
He had like long
Wasn't
hair.
like
Yeah, he was long hair. He's
Native
they
American?
all had long hair. They were like Native
I know.
American.
but he can foster.
All right.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. He can foster all
The
the dads.
Twilight
Well, actually,
characters
any of
and
the
the dads
werewolves,
of the Twilight
definitely.
The werewolves, yes.
Yeah, any of those
Maybe
werewolf
not
characters.
cats, but they can
Well,
definitely.
yeah,
foster
no,
dogs.
not the cats,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. Then we'll give the cats to the vampires and the dogs to the werewolves.
think
I
that's
think
smart.
I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's
The
the
cats wouldn't
energy.
have enough blood.
It's
They
like
wouldn't have, to satisfy them.
that's I think cats have vampire energy and dogs have werewolf
Yeah.
energy. I think that is a good way to
Yeah,
break
makes
that up.
sense.
I love it. Okay, so any vampires, if you were interested in fostering, please hit us up. 'Cause
Cats.
Cats.
We do
Cats,
have a few
and
cats.
there will be a clause that says you cannot drink their blood.
Yes.
There we go. All right.
I'm surprised
We're calling that a
anyone
pod?
gets
I think
through.
that's good.
All right, cool. That's a pod.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.